Hey there, everyone. My name is Heather Height. I teach at the high school, and I am going to show you a couple things to help you with elementary school for Wednesday. As you can see on my screen here, this is the pickup times on Wednesday, April 1st. And so this is kind of what we're looking at. Um, every student needs to have a parent, guardian, grown up, someone come to the school, and we'll go over these times in just a minute, sometime that day. That's going to be the time where you can drop off all the work that they have done from March 17th through the 20th, and then their March 30th and 31st work. You can turn all of that in when you come, and then you'll pick up new work. Okay. And so how that's going to go, if you look, you can see here, this will be April 1st on Wednesday. And we want you to come through as if you're coming through to pick up a kid in the car pickup line in the afternoons. So you got to kind of come in and make that line. And we'd love it if you could come when your times are. That just helps logistically, so that it's not like an overcrowding, because if we have 300 students, which I know some of them are siblings, but it'll help just if everybody can kind of stick with this just logistically, to make it go as smooth as possibly. And so if you see at 2 o'clock, we ask for the last names A through K, and then 3 o'clock, it'll be L through R, and then 4 o'clock, S through Z. And then from 5 o'clock to 6, it's just anybody that maybe might be working or their time above wasn't working well for them. So like I said, come through that car rider line, and just be patient. You might want to bring something to do in your car. We're not sure how long this is going to take. So be prepared for that, that it may take us some time, and, we're going to do our best, and there's going to be people there, ready to help. And we've never done this before, so we don't know how long it will take. So this is the best system that we could think of. Excuse me. You need to come whether you need a Chromebook or not. So this is also the time. So you're going to be dropping off the work that your student has completed and be picking up some new work. We will be handing Chromebooks out at that time. So be ready for that as well. If you need one, if you have your own device at home, then use that. You can use a phone, you can use an iPad. Somebody said, I believe a PlayStation, anything that can connect to the internet, will work just like a Chromebook. So you can access those types of things. If you don't have a device at home, then that is why we're giving those Chromebooks out. So please we're more than happy for you to take one. But just be mindful, you don't have to take one. If you have a child, or children, excuse me, that have different last names, then just come whenever it fits into one of those slots, and we'll take care of all of your children at one time. There's no sense in coming at different times just because you have kids with different last names. I think that is everything that we need to kind of go over for that. I'm just looking at my notes. So yeah, we really hope that this system works really well. So I'm sharing this with the screen with you so that you can kind of see that as I'm talking. Maybe take a picture of it with your phone, snap that so that you have a screenshot. So that might be helpful, as we're looking at Wednesday. So again, come in like a car rider line, be ready to drop off your work, pick up some work, get a Chromebook if you need it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay. So in that packet, when you pick it up on Wednesday, you will have a sheet that looks like this. Okay. And so we're going to kind of go over this. This page with Chromebook, do not share with others. Okay. So I've already marked out this child's name. Okay. So if you'll see here, your child's name will be here when you get it, and then what grade they are in. Then there are two sets of instructions here, right? If you have if you have access to the internet, like when you go home and you have a Chromebook or you have a device of your own, then you're going to be using either this student's email and password, or you're going to be able to scan this QR code. I'm going to make another video here in just a minute with the actual Chromebook and kind of like show you with the Chromebook, like, hey, I got my Chromebook and now I'm opening it, and what do I do? So I'll do a video that's like, hey, I have the internet and this is what I do when I open it, or hey, I don't, and this is what I do. So this just kind of gives you the two ways. So if you're not connected to the internet, you're going to use literally this. It's going to say student, and then the password is student 2. The other way is going to have, it's going to have a specific, do not use this password. I just realized that this has the student's password here. It's not their name. It'll be, I have a child, his name's Finn. I have Annalise and Vivi, but theirs is going to say like Finn.height here, and then this, and then Finn's actual code will be here, his password. And then this QR code is child specific. So it's almost as like you're using a username and password. So this is going to be specific to your child. So if you have 3 kids like I do, I'm going to have 3 sheets, and it's going to have 3 different ways to log in, because Annalise's resources and what she needs for 3rd grade are going to be different than Vivi's, who's in kindergarten. So when I log in on a Chromebook or on our own device, I need to be using those child-specific login information. Okay. Then you'll see here, it's going to have your teacher's name. This is a 5th grader, so this is their teacher, is Miss Davis. It has the teacher's email account, so that if you want to email them to ask questions, you can. It also gives you their phone number and phone extension. And what that's going to do is that you're going to be, the phone system is going to forward to their cell phones. So if you leave a voicemail or whatnot, and then if they call you back, the caller ID should read McCrory Elementary School. Or so just be aware of that if they don't answer right away, you might want to leave a voicemail so they can get back with you. And then also with this tech contact, if you look here, it says this is where to email. So like if your Chromebook isn't working, if some kind of tech issue is happening, that's the email that you want to send an email to. Now I will say this, it would be great if you could be specific, meaning student name, what grade they are in, and then what the problem is. If you're just saying, hey, I'm having a problem, it's not extremely specific. It makes it kind of hard for our tech guys to kind of know maybe what to tell you to do. Okay. So it just saves that. If you can be specific and say, hey, when we plug the flash drive in, no files are pulling up. We're not sure if we've done this correctly. That's much more specific than, hey, I've got a problem. So then they kind of know maybe some tips to give you in that first response back. So even when you leave a voicemail for your teacher, it's very helpful to have as many details as possible, just so that we can kind of troubleshoot prior to contacting you back. And then in this last pinkish box here, it's just going to give you just some different things that might occur. And so here's some ways to troubleshoot it on your own prior to contacting someone, just to say, hey, if you're having trouble, you might want to just turn it off and restart it and let that computer reboot. Or, hey, this is happening. My display says my screen is zoomed in or the colors are off. It just kind of will give you some different ways to maybe troubleshoot that you could fix it on your own before having to reach out to us. Okay. Just to kind of give you some help that you can do for yourself. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else. So just try your best if you can to adhere to these times. Be patient. We are really trying hard to get this stuff out to you guys and do the best we can. So your patience will go a long way. I don't know, bring some snacks in the car, your phone, a tablet, I don't know. Just anything, a book, read a book, just to pass the time. And it might go super fast. But please adhere to those times. Please come. We need for everyone to come, or send somebody that can come and get this kind of taken care of. And then again, you will receive the student sheet. It will be specific to your child. This QR code right here, in the next video, it's going to show you how to get on the Chromebook and how to use this information that you're seeing here, which is going to be here in these blue and the green boxes, and the QR code. The rest of it is just how to get in touch with us the best that we can. Also, be mindful if you call and leave someone a voicemail at 7:00 at night, they might not be able to get back to you until the next morning. I know for me, I'm going to be trying to teach my classes and try to get my kids to stay on track with their work as well. So just be mindful. This is different and crazy time. And so we're just trying to learn how to manage it. So we're hoping these videos help. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me since I made this video. It's Heather, HEATHER .height, HITE and then McCrory Schools. It looks just like this, McCrorySchools.org. Okay. You can also reach out to the tech team. Any of the staff members, really. It's their first name dot their last name, and then at McCrorySchools.org. So feel free to reach out. Again, we are doing our best, and we hope that these videos help. All right. See you later.